So, this poem's called The Difference, because of this. She was from Venus, he was from Mars. He showed her his penis, she showed him her scars. Oh, that's the deep shit I I'd fucking with you on a theatrical level. See this, what this is, imagine, emotion is a line, there it goes, this is content, we're all just fine, we're alright. Then we get happy and it goes up, we get sad, it goes down. Why does that fruit? Penis. You win. Cool, get ready. We're up here, it's happy, scars. You went, oh, it's a mood shift, wasn't it? If you want to know more about that, I recommend reading a book called The Empty Space by Peter Brook. Probably write that down. Don't know why I looked at the book, maybe I've got one left. That's what I thought. See what you've learned. Sure can drink that water. This is my last poem. I wrote this when I was coming back to England. I thought, I want to write a poem, because I'm going to do some stuff and go to places. I'm a poet. I should have a poem. I want to be like one of those people. I was like, I want to become the prophet. I want to be the prophet. So I wrote a poem that's designed for everyone to just like it. So if you don't, there's something wrong with you. It's basically just a list of the things that we already know. And just to point out, I do not want to be the prophet. I'm very much not for profit. I'm not in it. It's just one person. It's me. Talk is cheap, and life is precious. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. And people are strange when you're a stranger. And green means go and red means danger. And people die, and babies are born. And things can never be the same as before. And we all make mistakes. We're supposed to learn from them. One man's native is another man's foreign. It's better to lend than it is to borrow. Harder to lead than it is to follow. Today always ends at the start of tomorrow, and happiness can be harder to find than sorrow. People change. So do things, so does weather. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. And money talks, and talk is cheap. And life is precious, but the price is steep. And cats hate dogs, and dogs hate cats. And most old people look better in hats. So people with opinions don't always check their facts. And you know Bono? He's a fucking twat. Lies will grow. Good times don't last. We're afraid of the future and we long for the past. The common cold has no cure, but it's easy to catch. And we've all quit our jobs, but we needed the cash. Still, the rich get richer and the poor stay poor. And if we all had enough, well, we'd all want more. Oil was never a valid reason for war, but the opinions of the masses could be easily ignored. Now, celebrities are hated just as much as adored. Still, everybody wants to be famous. And communities used to be full of support, but now nobody knows their neighbours. The only things worth fighting for are the things you believe in. No one likes the sound of the one they love deeply. Chances get wasted, opportunities missed, and we'll remember the name of the first person we kissed. Dinosaurs ruled the earth, then they ceased to exist. And jellyfish things can be cured with piss. Smoking gives you cancer. Too much sun gives you cancer. Mobile phones might give you cancer. Smarties don't have the answer. The city is noisy, the countryside is peaceful, and everyone has the right to be treated as equal. And good can't exist without the presence of evil, and the government's job is to serve its people. Many fought and died for the right to vote, but when election day comes, the majority won't. Still, we all love complaining. We'll be nothing without it. We've got the power to change things and do nothing about it. Oxbow lakes are formed when a river changes its course. And over 50% of marriages will end in divorce. I love the Oxbow lakes. Over 2/3 of the Earth's surface is covered in water, and every porn actress is somebody's daughter. You give us an inch, we'll take a mile, and you'll let us. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. Still, money makes the world go round, and life isn't fair. And fingernails are made from the same stuff as hair. No one wants to be last. We all want to be first. And eventually, the robots will inherit the Earth. Everyone's different, and deep down, we're all the same. And we think we only use 10% of our brains. The strain we put on the environment will be our eventual demise. It's hard to see what we're doing because we don't open our eyes. We cut down a rainforest and spread our crops with pesticides and call a shop sell vegetables genetically modified. We're damming our rivers and the ice caps are melting, and we're taking resources till the world runs dry. Oil spills choke the ocean, the ozone layer is broken, species cease to exist at the blink of an eye. Fossil fuels will probably run out in my lifetime. Soon there won't be any more fish in the sea. We're consumed with progression, we're paying a high price, and soon human beings could be an endangered species. See, there are other options. We can never afford it. When we see more warning signs, we mostly ignore them. Still, life is short, and time is eternal. And look, 65% of communication is non-verbal, and we all get angry, we all get jealous. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. And in certain parts of the world, it's war-torn and stricken with poverty. And out there, sometimes virginity can be seen as a saleable commodity. It's like an all-cash economy made victims of misplaced authority that trades with the West in a moral dichotomy. Now, Western sex pests, they go to these places on holiday and swallow the souls of their children. It's horrible. What we can't see can't hurt us. And money breeds evil. And the world plays home to like 6 billion people. We know facts, we know figures, we know stats, we know dates, we know prices, expenses and discounted rates. We know on the moon, a bowling ball falls as fast as a feather. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. Sometimes doctors make mistakes. And we know that politicians and journalists are going to lie. And we know that in times of war, good and innocent people will die. The world seems like it's broken. We don't know that we can fix it. But for every proven statistic, we know 5 that contradict it. We're all victims of our own apathy. And we know we can do better. And the alphabet contains only 26 letters. Cheers.
Yeah.